I'm Hayley. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm out back and I'm going to be doing some routine chicken maintenance. So feeding, watering, cleaning out their coop if it needs it. And I'm also going to be, they're fighting. I'm also going to be adjusting their roost bars and the camera that I set up inside their coop before it gets too cold. So here we go. Their coop is looking a little bit disheveled. It's kind of dusty and could use a spray down for sure. My plants might need a little bit of trim also. You can hear them, they're hungry. They need some food. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my chickens. So here's our coop. I do have another video that kind of gives an overview of our coop and our chickens. If you want to watch that, I will link it. But we have 6 chickens in this coop, which I would say is the max amount that you should have. Their food is about out, so they're telling me they're hungry. They want their food. But our chickens, we have 2 leghorns. Those are the white ones. We have 2 Americanas. Those are the brown with kind of the puffy cheeks. And then we have 2 Welsumers. Those are the other brown ones. They all lay different egg colors. So leghorns have white eggs. Americanas have pretty blue eggs. And then the Welsumers have brown speckled eggs, so we get a nice mix. We'll check the nesting box and see if they have any eggs in there for us. All right, we got 3. They definitely like this side better than this side. This is actually like a decoy egg, and you can see that's a rock in there that we use as a decoy also. If you lay something that looks like an egg in their nesting box, it kind of signals to them to lay here. So that's what happened. So I'll be sure to get those before I head back inside. So for now, I think my plan is I'm just going to give them some food. I'm going to take down this curtain. That's actually a blackout curtain. It was dark black at the beginning of the summer and it's faded. So I think I'm just going to toss that. Our temperatures have dropped drastically and are looking like they're going to stay cool. So I don't think they're going to need the shade as much as they did when it was, triple digits, super hot, late afternoon sun. It's a lot cooler now and they're going to do just fine without it. Aside from that, I think I'll just get going, get them some water, and clean out the inside of the coop, and then I'll get to adjusting my bars and everything. Oh, no. Yes, I'm gonna get them some water. Come here, girl. this is the feed we use. We used to use a different kind, and ever since the chickens started using this one, they eat so much. And I don't know if it's because they like this feed and they're eating more, or if it's because they are now laying and need more food. Either way, they go through it really fast. The other thing I'm going to get them is some eggshells. These are their own eggs. They're not store-bought. You don't want to do this with store-bought. So what I did is I dried the eggs, crushed them up, and then I also baked them in the oven for 10 minutes at 350 just to help dry them out and get rid of bacteria. So what this does is it gives them a good source of calcium, which is great for egg production, kind of like oyster shells. So their coop actually looks pretty clean. It smells good, or doesn't smell bad. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust my roost bars, and I'm going to shut the door to their coop so that they can't come in and try to escape while I'm doing this. So I'll show you inside here. I need to add some pine shavings. That's the bedding of choice that we use. So I took my camera. I had it so it was sitting right here on top of this area, and that made it so I couldn't pull the battery out to charge because it had this little ledge kind of keeping it in. So I just moved it down in here. It's a little crooked, but I think it'll be okay. We'll test it out later after I have the battery charged up. And then I also took out a screw on that left roost bar. It was going through the outer kind of shutter that opens and closes. I want that to be able to close in the winter when it's cold. So I just took that out, and now I'm just going to add some more pine shavings. So here's a look inside with the nice fresh pine shavings. I just love pine shavings. They're light and fluffy. They have a nice kind of smell. It seems like they kind of counter the smell of, you know, so I like it. I like to make their house nice and fluffy and cozy. I just got this auger, and I'm going to use it to plant my tulips. So I want to give it a try. So that's about it for everyday chicken maintenance. I just make sure and make it part of my daily routine. When I go out in the morning and check for eggs, I also check their food, their water, their bedding, and if they need their coop cleaned out. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.